Shalom Aleichem everyone, my name is Nirdek, and today we're back on our adventure with the ABC murders. I do actually have Saravis with me this time.
Did I miss one? I think I don't think I missed one. Maybe I came in like halfway through the last one.
I realized that my wording was wrong. I meant just kind of in general, because you've missed videos.
Yeah, that
Makes
happens.
Me sad and all alone.
Yeah, well, I got work to do. I got a job.
Jab has emptied the victim's pockets and has laid out their contents on this piece of wax.
Was he wearing gloves?
Probably not.
He better have been wearing gloves.
Keys.
It is pointless.
What is pointless? They're keys! What was the point of that?
Oh. Signet ring?
A signet ring.
Yeah.
Very probably with the Clark family's coat of arms.
Nah, it's someone else's entirely.
That'd be interesting if it actually was.
Yeah, it actually would. Why does it always...
A watch.
It's broken, too.
An oriental dragon. It's an old piece. Much...
What? Oops, didn't mean to come off. But yeah, that is a Chinese dragon.
Yeah.
It was upside down and I couldn't read it.
Mm-hmm.
Money, let's grab it.
Yes. So
Nothing
he
appears
wasn't
to be
killed
missing
for
from this wallet.
a robbery.
Nope, not a robbery.
It
And
was
so
a
that's...
passport, too.
Yeah. So it's the third one that wasn't for robbering.
Yeah.
Seagull. You did it. Let's look at the seagull.
Or are you looking at the sea?
Nah.
No, you...
This is very calming.
Yeah, nah. We're looking at the seagull. It did it. Pinterest rock. Someone's been sitting there.
Rabbit hole.
Never mind the rabbit hole.
I was going to
Who's
say
there?
a snake hole, but...
The
Yeah.
sight is exceptional.
Yeah,
it is
that would
easy
work
to
for a
imagine
snake hole,
that Sir
too.
Carmichael used to enjoy stopping here every evening.
It's the bird. There's been a bird at least two of the three. I guess we should actually look at the dead body now. Can I look at the bush? What's with the
The
bush?
body is just in front of a bush. One of the only bushes in the surrounding area.
Area. Actually, you're right. Well, I don't know. If he was trying to be suspicious, he could have dragged it into one of those.
Yeah.
But he wanted it found.
Yeah, I mean, he sends you letters telling you he's going to kill someone.
True.
Trying to hide a body doesn't really seem to be his thing.
True, and
The gravel on the path has been sprayed with blood that covers a conical-shaped area, which starts at the body and becomes wider as it moves further from the bush.
I guess the hidden from view with the tobacconist was just coincidence.
Yeah.
Turn. Oh, you're rather
An
bloody.
ABC
That's new.
guide. The murderer's customary signature, covered in blood this
It's
time.
like everything is covered in blood.
Yeah, that's kind of what happens when you slice somebody's
Sir
throat.
Carmichael's throat was cut. It's a clean incision, a professional murder.
Interesting.
Murder.
There's somewhat... If I could organize my thoughts, that'd be fantastic, but,
Apart from the wound to the throat, the body is untouched.
Mm-hmm.
No cuts, no bruises.
It's kind of hard to see the rest of his body, like his legs and arms, to know if they're actually bruised.
yeah. That looks... Why is it doing that? Did I not already look at the blood? I did already look at the blood.
Yeah, you got everything, so...
So then why was it doing the fadey and the outy thing?
I don't know.
I guess I can't walk that way. There's a body there. Just go over here, around the body, down to the beach. You can move, maybe. Examine the crime. I did that. Retired doctor specializing in throat and lung conditions.
Yep.
About 60 years old. What, do you want the flowers? Actually, there's a patch here.
Yeah.
Looks like
The
someone was sitting.
vegetation behind the bush has been trampled.
Yeah, close
Or
enough.
stepped
Let's
on.
now try and get how Brent
There we
says to
go.
work.
Finally.
Grace house.
No, I don't use the pink ones. What was Sir Carmichael's position when he was killed? Probably sitting. Wound has a clear outline. Or Sitting. I think I meant standing. We'll try that.
Yep.
The zone solid with blood covers a conical area, which extends away from the bush. It's probably not facing the bush. Or was it? I don't actually know anything about forensics.
Yeah.
I was found in front of the only bush.
Yeah, real.
His
Back
back
to the
was
bush.
to the bush.
Sir Carmichael had his back to the bush when the killer cut his throat from behind. A fatal blow that sprayed blood over a range of more than 1
So
meter.
he was facing that way.
Let us now
Yes.
try and
That's
get our
what
brain
it
cells to work.
So if he would have fallen over, it would have been on his face, but he was turned upright.
Okay. What? Sir Michael.
Had his back to the bush.
Uh,
And we had 1 wound.
so he didn't struggle. Still warm.
Yeah.
So probably not. Hi, chap.
Have you finished, Poirot?
Chief Inspector, many questions remain unanswered, but I am certain of one thing.
Killer's an opportunist. Murder was carefully planned.
Probably carefully planned if the bush has
The
been
killer has
trampled.
prepared his crime
Yeah.
very carefully.
Quite right. He must have known Sir Carmichael's movements well to plan such an attack.
Theft could be. Nah.
The
Oh, wait, no, it
murderer
wasn't
struck
very.
with terrible
Well, I mean,
savagery.
slicing somebody's neck and spraying
Okay.
their
Blood
blood
flowed.
across the meter.
It's the first time he's
True.
attacked a man. He armed himself accordingly.
Have you spoken to the victim's family, Chief Inspector?
I've spoken to the brother,
Oh, and I
Franklin
guess that was a
Clark.
good point.
I didn't get
First
much
time
out of him.
he's drawn
He's
blood
yours. I
and
must
attacked
get the
guy.
body removed.
Yeah.
So he's getting more,
Aggressive.
yes.
But it'd also be straying from what rules he set.
Did he set a rules on how he and who he would kill?
I mean, not technically, but most of the time,
I
if
think
you
all
have
he really
to.
said was catch
Where am
me.
I supposed to be going? This way?
And that he would send a card telling he was going to kill and a book on the body. That's pretty much all.
Yeah, but clearly a pattern had started to be formed when the first two were females. Some
All of them
objects in
have
your
been
inventory
from
can be
behind, so he's
modified.
still following most of the pattern.
True.
He's just changing the
To be
weapon.
honest, this inspector
Yeah.
seems rather
The victim.
obtuse. I'm counting on your friend Poirot to catch my brother's murderer.
You sound exactly like
Here he is now.
the other guy.
Please,
Hastings.
Mr. Poirot. Mr.
Yeah.
Poirot, this is my
He's
brother's secretary.
Voiced by
Miss
the
Flora
same
Gray.
guy who's voicing Hastings.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Would you like some tea?
No, thank you,
No, it might be
mademoiselle.
poisoned.
I find it hard to digest.
Oh, there's another dragon there.
It is not the right time.
It is always the right time
It
to
is
look at
not the
stuff.
right time.
Yeah. You never know when you need to make a quick getaway and steal something.
Exactly.
There is something
I know
very
your options.
real about him.
It's very what about him?
Stirring his tea.
That is.
Well fastened.
Oh.
The tea. Nope.
Looked a little. I didn't like how red it was. It reminded me of the blood from earlier. What am I looking
There
for?
is something very viril about him.
Oh no.
Huh.
Franklin Clark is an adventurer, the sort of man that women like.
What?
Okay. I don't
How does-
see how that
yeah,
pertains to
yes.
anything.
What?
There is
Oh.
something elegant about her.
That dragon must be. It has to be about something because it was with the watch. There's one over there. Did the buttons?
Might have something
She
to do
has
with their
good
family.
taste. Except
Could be.
perhaps in her choice of jewelry.
I know, I like it.
Please excuse me, I have to take care of Lady Clark.
Who now?
I don't know.
Oh, there's even one on
It
the
is not the
teapot.
right time.
Yeah, so it's somewhat important to their family.
Yeah.
My brother's wife is gravely ill. You will probably want to question her, but I fear that it won't be possible today.
Oh, that's probably who she's going to help.
Accuse him of preventing Lady Clark from speaking, be
Yes.
understanding.
Let's be rude.
insist.
That worked
Be
last
rude?
time. Yes.
All the
Rather
rudeness.
just say that you do not want her to testify.
You don't seem to realize her condition. She doesn't even know he's dead. Sorry, but it's not possible.
Of course, I understand. Someone set a trap for your brother. Who
Oh,
was
yeah,
familiar
we
with
got
his habits?
the points.
Everybody knew he
Yep.
took his evening walk at 8:30, and that he always followed the same path.
If it was dark,
If it was dark.
8:30, but
Was his book
I
there?
want to know. I'm curious why
Was
that's
it
a
your favorite
question.
novel?
The Railway Children by Edith Nesbit. I know it's a children's book, but
Oh.
it's enthralling.
We
So
had
it
some
was
of
you who
those
found the body.
Yes, along with the
a long time
gardener.
ago.
Have you seen any strangers around the house recently?
No. As far as I know, nobody has been
Oh, wait,
near the
no.
house.
It was the railway. It was the boxcart ones I was thinking of. Completely different.
Yes.
Maybe.
Oh, Lady Clark must have fallen from her chair. I have to help Miss Grey get her up.
See, I know the boxcart ones. There was like
Hastings,
a
while our host is
family
gone,
of kids
let's
that solved
examine the drawing
mysteries.
room.
But,
Sure.
Poirot, a gentleman shouldn't...
Oh, we
I
need to
take
poke
full
around the room now?
responsibility. All you have to do is to leave the drawing room door ajar and let me know if anyone is coming.
Yep.
Sweet. Eavesdropping and snooping through all the things. Wonderful.
There are some very valuable objects here.
Inspect the lounge. Alright, what do we got here?
Is it a puzzle?
Okay, all this stuff looks very Asian-y based, so and then there's all the dragon
What
stuff.
am I looking for? Oh wait, there we go. Sup.
Oh,
Compass,
puzzle.
point to the
it's
south.
a compass.
Bronze and magnetite, Han Dynasty, circa 210 BC.
Looks like it could have
Purchased
been a
in
puzzle.
Hong Kong, 1935.
Oh, that no, it's not the right shape. Never mind. For a second there, it reminded me of the one thing in the Cardcaptor Sakura anime
Traditional Chinese map,
Sharon used
facsimile.
to locate
South is on the
cloak
top of
cards.
the map.
It's a Chinese map, Chinese compass thing. So I guess all this stuff is probably going to be Chinese artifacts and whatnot.
They really like the
Sir
Chinese.
Carmichael's
Yes.
collection could rival that of a major museum.
What about the dragon?
Sir Carmichael's collection.
That is
Already
the
said that.
dragon.
Hi. We don't have
It's
the.
locked.
Oh, he's
Yes,
got
it
weapons
is.
in there.
Yeah.
Pole
Pretty.
arm
There was a fan.
and like a katana. Yeah, that shelving doesn't look very big to hold a pole arm.
Yeah. What am I looking at?
Dragon.
Dragon.
Sir Carmichael showed himself to be very consistent in his collections theme.
Yeah. And here's another dragon.
It is an emperor. His place at the center of the table is probably symbolic.
So we have the Emperor. It's either going to be a peacock or a phoenix.
A crane?
Or a crane. I'm wrong. Okay.
And a
crane,
tiger.
A tiger.
The other one looks like it's either going to be.
Should be the green dragon and then like
A dragon.
an ox
I don't think that's an ox over there.
or like a bull.
I think it's a turtle.
A turtle.
Called
Huh.
it. No, they
Interesting.
all have dots, and I feel like
You know
they
what I was
probably
basing it
turn.
off of?
Hmm.
The in World of Warcraft in Pandara. There's 4 different celestials. It's the jade dragon. There's a tiger. I don't remember the others, but it's a crane, a tiger, and an ox.
Ah. It's a book. Private
Comside's
collection.
private collection. Purchases since
So it was most of the
1920.
4 aspects there. So I'm kind of curious why it
The
was a turtle.
catalog for Sir
No.
Probably.
Carmichael Clark's
I wouldn't be surprised if the
collection.
turtle was the actual thing.
I don't know.
So what was the point? Clearly
Snoop.
all means something. Now, what else am I missing? Do we go outside? Do we mess with the plant? Let's mess with the plant.
I'm
Steal
not
the
going
plane.
to leave now.
Oh. Never mind, that's apparently for leaving. We don't want to leave. Did I pick up the keys?
No.
Clearly not, because there's nothing here. What am I looking at?
Inspect.
I've been inspecting. What more
Inspect
inspection
more.
do you want? Look at the clock. Can't look at the clock. Never mind.
Did you inspect that other shelving unit?
The one over here?
Nope.
The one
The
over
one
here?
with the vases. Wait, by
This
you.
was?
There are some
Yeah.
very valuable objects here.
Yeah, they're just really valuable.
He doesn't go in it.
No, I didn't want to talk to you. Maybe if I move closer, something would happen. What? Oh, the painting.
Oh.
The
Genius.
interior is richly decorated.
Yep. Hi. Bordered
Silk.
silk. Wow.
Yeah. Ceramic. Oh. That is not a pole arm, actually.
Dragon.
It's got the
Sir
top like a pole
Carmichael
arm.
showed himself to be
but
very
it is not.
consistent in his collection's theme.
Oh, it's a helmet. Oh, there's the ninja knives.
Yeah. I forget what they're called.
Same. I feel.
But
am I doing
that
here?
is why the cabinet doesn't seem to be big enough to
Oh.
hold a pole arm. It is not.
Here we go.
Ah, finally a puzzle. That's just what we needed.
Turtle,
Chinese puzzle.
dragon,
The turtle is a
crane,
dragon.
and
The
the
crane.
tiger.
So they all
Oh.
face
I've already seen
inwards.
this motif somewhere.
And this is stuff to do with the table.
Yeah. I
Their
know
position.
all the dots
Yeah,
faced
I'm-
inward on the table. I'm not sure about after that though. No,
And what's with the colors?
I'm not
you-
sure.
Yep. Oh, you gotta match.
What color are they normally associated with?
Position
what
of
color?
each motif resembles that of those
Well,
on
I
the
guess
table.
that worked.
Cool. There's only a few possibilities. No.
Oh.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
I don't remember seeing them, Oh,
This is
they have all four. Actually, go back a second.
kind
I
of
don't
cool.
remember seeing them. Oh, if I go out, actually. Oh, hey, actually, here we are. So let's see. We want blue, black, white, red.
The cardinal points. This book could maybe help me.
Each
Each
card.
cardinal point is associated with one animal and one color. In the middle sits the imperial dragon, and out of respect, all the others are turned towards him.
Huh. So we didn't even have to necessarily look at the table.
Yeah.
If we'd done this first. So let's see. Top is red. Bottom's black. Click.
You move it with the handles.
Well, I know, but normally I'd zoom in.
Oh, well, I thought you could do it without zooming in. But you're right, it's not even.
Same. There we go. So let's say I need the top red. That one blue. Then I need black on the bottom. Wait. Go.
There you go.
Is that not right? You are blue. Oh, I see. Now there's a... Wait.
Position of each motif resembles
There's
that
also a
of those
color
on
on
the
the
table.
bottom. No, because you're... Huh. Oh. Okay, so it is this. So I first need to get these right. And those are right, but then it becomes which
Position of each
animal is
motif
where.
resembles that of those on the table.
Then I need... Bottom was black, side was blue,
There you go.
and... Red... You
This
work with me.
does not want to.
It just does not accept the mouse
I think I
movements.
heard
There you
bang.
go.
Could it be this cupboard?
Everybody's got such impressive
I know.
blocks and
is
puzzles to
interesting.
keep. Oh,
Pretty.
at least he's got an impressive puzzle to protect something impressive.
Yeah. Got a letter. Sup.
Ernest Logan, MD, Brighton Cancer Institute, 201 Dusk Road, Brighton, Sussex. To Sir Carmichael Clark, MD, Comsite Churstone, Devon. Brighton, 1935, January
I
the
think
5th.
that A is the same
As a man of science, I owe it to you to be
as the other
completely
ones.
frank.
I didn't find a W, find a
Lady
I
D.
know,
Clark,
that's what I was looking
your
for.
wife is suffering from a generalized terminal cancer.
I
I
heard.
confess I didn't suspect anything.
I just
like
heard
that
the word
in
wife,
first
so
glance.
there's gotta be.
But with the test results
Wait, there's
I've
a W?
received today,
It's
there is
lowercase.
unfortunately no place for doubt.
It was the lowercase that was messed up.
I estimate that Lady Clark's
No,
life
it was
expectancy is no
lowercase.
more than 1 year.
It was lowercase.
Hospitalization would not help in her case.
It
So I
doesn't
advise
look
you
to be
to
made
keep
with
her
the
at
same
home and
typewriter.
provide her with
It
as
would've been
much
funny,
morphine
but
as
not.
required to ease her last
I think
moments.
it might be.
It's
Yours
not.
sincerely, Ernest Logan.
I think it is.
These daggers are only ceremonial weapons. I do not think that the crime weapon is here.
But
It
it's
is
missing one.
But she doesn't even know.
Here's
No, he
Miss
doesn't.
Gray.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Lady Clark's condition requires regular care. I believe you want to ask me a few questions.
Sure.
Indeed, mademoiselle.
Why is there a dagger
This
missing?
porcelain is remarkable. Is it old?
It's about 3
like how she
centuries
doesn't even
old,
notice
I
that it's
believe.
open.
Wait,
Mhm.
let me find the reference.
Let's stare at her again.
She appears to be very flustered.
She's been crying.
Yep.
I won't call that bright eyes.
Yeah.
She's unable to hide her emotion, and her makeup has been disturbed. I think that this young woman has just been kissed.
Okay, but that doesn't
Here?
explain the runny mascara.
Teapot with black
Yeah.
dragon, Gangshi period, end of the 17th century. It is a rare piece with unusual colours.
You have a good knowledge of art history.
No, you can just
Acquired while
read.
working with Sir Carmichael.
Yeah,
I used
he's
to help
so
him manage
smart,
his
isn't he?
collection
He's just like, oh,
and choose his
wow,
new acquisitions.
spot on accurate all the time.
Ask if he gave her gifts. Ask what her relationship was. Ask if she was embarrassed to be at the service of an elderly man.
What's gonna make her hate us so we get more ego points and in the end make it all work out?
I'm not sure. She seems... Oh, also her brooch is missing.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We'll go with this one.
Was it difficult working for this elderly gentleman?
He wasn't old. Well, I mean,
Did you have a good relationship with your employer?
he treated me well, and I am sorry for his death.
Have you seen any strangers hanging around in the past few days?
No. Nobody has been near Comside.
Ask where she was at the time. Ask for her version of the facts.
At the time.
You
What
did
were you
it.
doing yesterday evening at the time of the murder?
I was sleeping. I was woken by the telephone at 11. I heard Franklin Clark speaking with the gardener. They left with some lanterns and
Why is it
they
raining?
found the body.
Unless that's just showing
I
light
think,
shining
yeah,
through
I
the
think
window.
that's just the light. Ask what she thinks about Franklin. It's the reason for her aversion to Franklin. Huh.
Yeah.
She's been crying.
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't want to be kissed. So maybe this one? Yeah, I
Why
get
do
it,
you
you're
hate
cold.
Franklin Clark?
But why would I hate him?
I don't know. That was a good question. Apparently the wrong one, too.
Miss Grey, if I may be so bold, please do not take offense. My friend has rather unusual methods, but all he wants is to find the murderer.
Yes, I understand. I must rest. Please excuse me.
Apparently that didn't work.
Earlier, you asked me to watch the living room door for you. I don't wish to be indiscreet, but sometimes a gentleman stumbles upon a secret without intending to.
That is sometimes the case.
And I saw Franklin Clark kissing Miss Grey at the foot of the stairs.
Do you think this is a common occurrence?
No, I saw emotion, intensity. I think it was their first kiss.
Well done,
Well,
Nami.
learning the
Well
death
spotted.
of at least
However,
his
I don't
brother.
think I completely understand this
Yeah,
business.
he's a great guy.
Why did Sir Carmichael not defend himself? He appeared to have been active and strong.
The murderer did not give him a chance. Let us try and reconstruct the scene.
Yeah, if the blood shot out a meter, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty significant knife wound in your throat.
Yeah. It must have been deep. Most definitely hit the artery. Possibly both of them.
Sir
Yeah.
Clark is taking his customary walk. Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Key.
Wait.
You wait.
The old man walks quietly along the gravel path.
If he was paying any attention to his surroundings, he would have,
I think we attacked Nat.
how would we admire?
He then passes the bush and continues on his way to the house.
Oh.
I said we attack now.
No, Sir Clark
No.
used to gaze at the sea. Let
Oh.
us think again.
I see. We were supposed
Oh,
to
we were
click
from-
on... Yeah, I got it.
So
Supposed to
he
click
Sir
on...
Clark
gazes
is
at
taking
the-
his customary walk.
Yes.
Our killer is hiding behind a bush.
Yeah, if he had any, spatial awareness,
The old
he would have been
man
able to
walks
see him.
quietly along the
Yeah,
gravel
and
path.
oh, guess what knife it shows him holding?
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Huh. You mean the knife that,
just
Then he
is there for the
turns towards
ceremony.
the sea to gaze at it.
couldn't have been the murder weapon?
Yup. But that means so, the guy had.
Attack from the left, attack from the right.
Ooh.
I don't know.
It's in his right hand. Attack from the right. They
The
had
killer
access to the
leaves
house.
his hiding place on the right-hand side. He approaches silently over the grass.
That knife. Cut throat.
Cut throat.
Then he throws himself on his prey and cuts the poor man's throat.
That would have probably taken at least some strength, though.
He then lays down the ABC before leaving.
Because knives don't just, slice as nicely
Okay,
as most
so-
things
appears to match
depict.
the
Earlier
crime
I
scene
said it
in
looks like he had
Hastings.
turned the body
That
up
is exactly
over
what happened.
when he killed him. How I was imagining he killed him, he grabbed him by the mouth and slit his throat so he couldn't scream. So he'd be holding him and then drop him and he would have felt. But this version, it didn't do that. So he kind of fell into the twist.
Oh.
So that's why he...
So you're our murderer? I think it...
Oh,
You have blood.
just a minute. I'm getting dressed.
You have blood on your shirt. And there was an
Why?
ABC guide and a knife, I believe.
What?
Mr. Kirst, have you recently returned from Churston?
Yes. Indeed I have.
Have you seen the papers? And to think that you might have rubbed shoulders with the killer. Imagine that. Mr. Kirst, are you all right?
You know, I
You
just
don't
said the
seem
person
well.
must have had access to the house.
My apologies. My throat is burning and my head feels heavy. It's ever since the war, you know. Since my injury,
There's
my
a
head
knife.
has never
That
been
is
the
not
same.
the knife from the ceremony stuff. And it is
No.
not the knife from the sequence it just showed.
No.
It had a big crossbar.
I'm curious about what's the blue liquid.
I don't know. So we know what the killer looks like. He's from the house, which means he would have had
Poirot,
access
it's a
to the
pleasure to
papers
be
to
with
find
you
the
again after all
victims
these years.
from...
No,
I
he
looked
didn't
for a
have
gift
access.
to thank
That was a
you,
completely
and I
different
found this
house.
propelling pencil.
An
It just said that he had
authentic collector's item.
returned
You
there
Was
spoiled
that
me,
not
from
somebody
there.
that worked in the house of...
And you
No.
more so by
Doesn't know.
sharing investigations.
Alright.
Do
well,
not
everybody's
underestimate the
seen me.
help you are to me, Hastings. Intellect is not everything. There is also goodwill, and you are not short of that.
But the knife
Later,
it
I
showed...
will ask you
Was
to help me
different,
tidy
yeah.
up the room and bring some chairs. Our
He
guests
seemed
will be here soon.
really confused
Saw a grey coming.
and more timid than what
Naturally.
you'd expect.
She is a fascinating young woman, n'est-ce pas?
I mean, even from your
come on,
typical
Poirot. I'm a
TV
married
show or
man.
movie
Miss Gray's
serial
already
killer
been courted
when
by Franklin Clark.
they either
Poirot,
act or
our guests
actually
will be
are
here
kind of
soon.
timid.
We
Especially
must
for one
prepare
who's trying
ourselves.
to kind of like boastfully outsmarting you and making fun of you for not being able to catch him.
Yeah.
I should
Oh.
take advantage of the silence to examine them.
We're examining everyone?
Mm-hmm.
I obtained a modifiable object. To use it, select. Okay. What am I doing? Hi. So you're modifiable. You are a pen, and you are actually rather pretty. Look at this pen. Look at
Pretty
it.
nice pen.
It's all pretty.
Yeah.
It's modifiable. Hi, what? So let's see. You're a suspect. You're a suspect. Are they all nope. Okay. Just kind of curious how many of them were suspects and how many were witnesses. Observe all the people. Yes, you. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to use the pen on you?
Stabbed him. Stabbed him. It's prison
Oh.
shank. Oh.
Oh. Okay.
Not a prison shank, but
No. Still
now
pretty
you
though.
ruined it. Oh, you got a spring.
Oh, that's what I got. Okay. Why did I get a spring?
No clue.
I want to look at you. If I toss my pin at you.
Throw a
Hi.
spring at her.
It's not.
Yeah, that didn't work.
I don't understand what I want. Hi. New object. New spring. Yes.
Yes.
I get it. Observe everyone. I
Mhm.
would like to do that. Hi. Can I observe you?
No, you can't.
What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to observe him, but it isn't working. Let me observe.
I ought to concentrate on my guests.
Well, at least I got one. There we go. Okay. Hi.
Franklin Clark
There you go.
always seems at ease, regardless of where he is. Something that's unique to people who travel.
That's so weird. Why wasn't it working before?
I don't know. Were you not clicking it down or hard enough or holding
I
it?
was. Hi. Okay.
Sometimes I love a brunette, sometimes I love a blonde. That's what the song says.
That's a stupid song.
The song says, sometimes I love a blonde who comes from Eden by way of Sweden. But I am not sure that this blonde is an angel.
Okay. Not helpful.
At all.
Nope. Hi.
He looks grumpy.
Well,
Donald
his
is
soon-to-be
always an
fiance
edge.
was, murdered. No, not soon-to-be fiance, but... Or was it soon? I don't remember anymore.
Are all these people,
Related to people who
all the
died,
three
yes.
victims?
Related to the victims, at least.
Oh.
It's somewhere around here. It's not the buttons.
Leave me alone.
Shush.
Donald Fraser is very nervous at the moment, even if he's trying hard to control himself.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't either. It's ridiculous. And I will stare awkwardly at you if I
She
wish.
appears to have taken more care with her appearance than the last time.
She's staring at him.
Yeah. I will do exactly what this woman is doing to you. Trying to get his attention.
Yeah.
I actually kind of
She's
feel
looking
bad
at
for him.
Mr. Fraser
Why
out
would
of
I
the
focus
corner
on the
of her
chin if
eye.
I was going for the earrings?
Did she make herself beautiful for him?
That's not the corner of her eye.
That too. That's like not full
I
body
wish to
turn.
thank you
but-
all for coming. I wanted to bring everyone close to the victims here in order to unmask the murderer.
Get to the point, Mr. Poirot. What do you want from us?
She's rude.
Rude. Ask Megan the reason for the meeting. Tell Megan not to be in such a hurry.
You are an intelligent woman,
just
Mademoiselle
said.
Barnard, and I'm sure that you have already understood my intentions.
You think that if we put our heads together, we might come up with something new?
I am convinced of it.
You?
What I ask is that you search your memories.
Kind of funny.
The murderer must have left
Did
some
she actually
trace.
do that in the game?
Yes, he must
That's how I
have prepared his
imagined her
crimes
saying
very
it, even without
carefully.
hearing the audio.
Tout à fait. He did not get to Bexhill at midnight in order to strangle a young girl whose name, by chance, starts with P.
Must we go into that?
Yeah. She was murdered. Agree that the subject creates a feeling of discomfort? Yeah.
Mr. Fraser, please get a grip on yourself.
Well, I want to help you, but I don't remember anything else. Nothing I haven't
Are you
already
drunk?
said.
And you, Mademoiselle
Maybe.
Barnard,
Joe.
did your sister
Speaking
say
of
she was
that,
seeing
where
another
is
man?
the tobacconist's
She never would have
ex-husband?
told me.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's dead. Or in prison.
Why would she hide
Dead
the
in
fact
prison.
from you?
Betty knew I didn't approve of her behavior. Her flirting was spoiling any chance she might have had.
Tell me, mademoiselle, what did you talk about with your sister?
Silly things. Her new dress. She wanted a pair of black stockings to go with it. Mother bought her a brand new pair. The day it happened,
Why the
she was
spacing?
crying. And to think that Betty never even wore them. Poor Mummy.
Your sister used to sing, I believe. Did she ever perform in public?
She dreamt about it, but she had a very bad cough. It troubled her greatly. She had to cancel auditions and miss lots of opportunities. A pity.
Yes, she sang well, but that doesn't tell us much about the murderer.
Oh,
Qui
you
sait?
just said
In
that
any case,
she
we
had a
now
cough.
have enough
The
information
other
to
one
draw up
had
a
a cough.
relatively precise psychological profile.
Do we? Only
Let us
like
now
a
try
few
and
people
get
have
our brain cells to work.
talked.
Yeah, he's pretty confident in himself.
Let's see. Is the killer clever?
Yeah, I mean,
At least that's bold, yes. The killer is methodical and prepares his crimes meticulously. He never forgets without babies. He was I think it might be this one.
yeah.
Or I'm wrong. Took time to seduce Betty.
Nope.
Possible timetable. let's look and get at this murder, if you please. Say that. Murder carried out to perfection. I don't see how that makes him clever.
Yeah, it just
Sure of himself,
makes him
yes.
better
The
than you.
rather bold.
Yes.
He's that I can definitely see. Seducer, yes. Where was that?
That you clicked on it.
Cool. So, I agree with two of these so
a
far.
killer like chains.
I mean, maybe.
That
There's
doesn't mean he does, but
yeah, just means that it's
not really.
So I'd say no. Yep. Generous. That'd
Yeah.
be yeah.
I mean,
Well, it's less generous and more a look and see what I did.
So,
Don't let
ladies and
anyone
gentlemen, we can now
anyone
surmise
lesser
without
too
take
much risk of error
credit.
that our adversary is calculative, sure of himself, a seducer of outstanding intelligence, that he has plenty of self-control, and that he likes railways.
No,
It's
that's
a good
only a
start.
possibility.
Other
It's
meetings
a
may be
very
necessary.
nice
I hope
means
that
to an
you will
end.
be
It's a
able to
very
come back
simple
again.
calling card. You can apparently
Well,
find
it's
those
just that-
anywhere,
you.
and so they probably
And
don't
just
cost
because
much.
he uses the train thing as his guide doesn't mean he likes trains.
Yeah, that's it. Short of fair train. What's
Is
bothering you,
something
kid?
bothering you, Mary?
Well, Mr. Poirot, you see, I don't know if I can come to London just like that.
It's normal that people helping with this inquiry should be reimbursed. Starting with you, Miss Drower. Please allow me to pay for your train tickets.
Oh, sir, I cannot accept.
But you must. Mademoiselle, I may
I'll
not
try
be rich,
like
but
you.
my brother left a fortune which will be mine.
I mean,
Mr. Clark, that's very generous of you.
wow.
Well,
And
someone
that
has
could
to
be
foot
seen
the
as a
bill.
motive.
Mr. Poirot, would it be possible for you to come back to Devon? Lady Clark has expressed a wish to see you. We'll adjust her medicine so she'll not be too drowsy.
I don't think
But
I
of
like him at
course,
all.
I shall come the day after tomorrow if it is convenient. Thank you all for coming.
Yeah,
We will meet again soon.
real nice guy. Him.
Yeah.
The meeting was most fruitful.
No, it
Really?
wasn't.
Hastings, I
You
believe
jumped
now
to
we have
conclusions,
everything we need
which
to find a
only
common
narrows
point
down
between the victims. Now it is time for
possible
us to
group
use
of
our
people.
cremator.
Which was still very broad
Yeah.
in and of itself.
Let us now
So,
try and get our brain cells to
yeah,
work.
super helpful as in everybody got together and talked about how they lost somebody.
What do the victims have in common? Where's the
they're
throat
dead.
thing? Tired doctor. No. Voice.
Voice.
No. No.
Cough medicine.
Yes. Sure. Donald. It's still warm. So it must have been
The doctor.
Yep. Though another one could be that they had violent.
The first two victims suffered from bad
Partners.
throat, and that was precisely the specialty of the third victim, Dr. Clark.
We have a lead.
So someone
It
was
would
able to
pay to
access
take a
his
closer
list.
look at the medical records of Dr. Clark's patients.
So that's
We'll
why
do
I
so
thought
during our
that
next
when they were
visit to
showing the guy,
Justin.
he was at
I
their
will do it
house
myself,
as like
mon
somebody
ami.
that worked.
You must remain in London just in case ABC sends us another letter.
Very well, as you wish.
They do. I'll just take an extra 5 days. I still don't think that was an accident.
Thank you for coming,
Yeah.
Mr. Poirot. Lady Clark is waiting for you in her bedroom on the first floor.
Yeah, that's so confusing.
Please excuse me, I cannot
has
stay
the
for the
exact
interview.
same
I have
voice
to take Miss Grey to the station
as,
to see our
the
lawyer
other
in
guy.
Torquay.
Yeah. Which is,
Anyway.
you know, no clue what you're talking about since I don't hear anything. You got the headphones on.
You don't need to be rude, but
It wasn't rude. I was just stating that I don't share the discomfort you have in this. And
but anyway, it's getting late and I'm getting tired. My eyes starting to twitch rather violently. And so, on that note, the heat wrote.
now you sound like you're leaving just because you're tired. That's selfish.
You're selfish.